Hey guys, how you doing? I'm back. I know what you're thinking. I dropped off the face of the earth. I must have died. Half of you aren't that lucky, and the other half of you, you'd be sad. There'd be sadness. Um, no, I've been busy. I've had a lot of family stuff I've been trying to catch up with, a lot of stuff around the house. Work has been a bear, let me tell you. Rawr. So what's been going on lately? Let me catch up on some news. I know you guys have already heard Ogre has not funded and it's not going to happen. That is one of those unfortunate things that happened. The Kickstarter didn't go off. We were a couple of people short for the Kickstarter and we couldn't make it happen, guys. So a couple of us were thinking, we were looking forward to Ogre happening. It was quite literally our homecoming for the end of the year. Kind of the way we wrapped up the year, it was like our end of the year thing, our big blast. And nothing, it was a shame to see it go, and hopefully it's back. Adam, I really wish that it would have happened. I wish I had so much planned for it this year, and I'm really disheartened that we missed it. So what are we going to do? Well, we were thinking, why don't we do our own event? Why don't we do a separate event? Something to kind of, for the local guys, the community here in Orange County. Since we lost our last convention, let's do something. So I am kind of teamed up with Comic Quest in Lake Forest, and I am sleeving Smash Up cards. I picked up the big Yuki box, and I haven't been able to paint penny sleeves anywhere, so had to wait to catch those up before I could sleeve the game so I could test out the new decks that came with it. And screw you for judging me on penny sleeves, okay? I'm not, it's totally legitimate to use penny sleeves to sleeve this game. Don't judge me. Don't. It's not nice. So, no, I teamed up with Comic Quest, and we got together, and we're going to hold a pretty sweet event. It's going to be on Saturday, November 22nd. I know you're thinking, you're like, this guy hasn't been around for weeks. Now he makes a video telling us there's an event. Well, yeah. I'm going to get back to my old schedule. I'm going to try and do an event a week and stuff, etc., etc., etc. Missed out to Comic-Con this year due to some unfortunate events. None of my fault, but, we won't go into that. It was unfortunate. There should have been more discussion. It was a lack of communication thing, I think, more than anything. But what can you do? I did go to Kingdom Con. I did go to the last Strategicon convention of the year, and let me tell you, I took a lot of footage, and then I got super busy, and I wasn't able to cut it in time. Usually I go to an event, I try and cut it like within that same day, that week or so when I'm back. That didn't happen, and I would like to do something for a end of the year video using that footage, but otherwise it seemed weird to do something like that. Tim Man did an awesome video of Kingdom Con. I was really like watching his videos, and it was really cool. But I just, I myself, I couldn't get around that whole hump of, I didn't do it in a timely manner. It just didn't feel, it felt like cheating, really. So what else going to be up at the, we will be shooting some footage at the event on the 22nd. We will also be shooting some, I'm reading one of the cards for the Smash Up. Woo! The con. What's up? So we're going to be shooting some footage there. We're going to have some really cool stuff. $5 at the door gets you in. Gets you a raffle ticket. Gets you a food. Gets you a food. My English is a good, sir. That was a nasty, awful, racist Hispanic joke. Luckily, brown coat, I can do it. So yeah, it gets you food and drinks, gets you in the raffle. There's going to be a painting contest. The painting contest, they were asking what the rules are. Well, first there's going to be theme, and then there's going to be a basing competition, and then you're going to be judged on your level of gloss versus matte finish. Also, your priming technique will have to be described in a 5-page essay. And your blending technique. What blending will be necessary to enter this No, I'm just kidding. Here's how the competition for painting is going to work. You painted it. You put it on a base of some type. trying to see what I got handy. This could work, or just a plain base. It's not really a big deal. You paint the thing. Here's the criteria that I'm going to be judging on. I'm going to be judging this. You're going to be judged on completeness of the mini. What does that mean? That means when I turn it over, can I see primer, or is there paint continuing through? I'm one of those people, when I paint what you see, and then if you turn it over, you're jerkwad for trying to embarrass me in front of other people for calling out that I didn't paint the bottom of the mini. So there's going to be that. What else? Creativity is going to be one of those things that I use for criteria. What does that mean? Creativity. What do you mean, Billy? What does it mean? Well, it means... Did you just pick up a regular old, you know, what are those guys? Space Marine to paint, and that's what you submitted for the painting contest? Because Space Marines, from what I've been told, again, I will cop to this, I've never played 40k, but they're pretty generic. So give me something exciting. Don't just give me a Space Marine. Give me, you know, a commander. Give me a warcaster from 40k. Give me anything. Just basically your creative activity in the mini. There'll be hopefully I can get a judge from one of the cooler groups, WGC or somebody, to come out and judge it. I'm hoping that Jake will help me judge it. I know that one of the store managers is going to help judge it. So we are totally going to be kicking butt on this. Oh, for those of you wondering about the next factions or the next decks coming out for Smash Up, we got Giant Ants. We've got Mad Scientist. What's up, Ninja? And we've got Werewolves. Lobos de terror, I think. I don't know. My Spanish isn't so good. Vampires. It looks like it's going to be a horror themed box set, the next one. Yay! Pretty awesome. So, I keep saying I try not to do that. I'm very self-conscious. So yeah, that's going to be the event. What else have I got coming up? Well, I'm glad that you asked. Next year's event schedule is going to be kind of crazy. Oh, I keep doing the thing, huh? So let me tell you what the next year's event schedule is going to be. I've already looked into the conventions I'd like to go to and plan to attend. There's going to be no convention. There's going to be like 2 conventions in January, 1 convention in February, then no conventions in March. I believe that's right. And then April's going to have nothing. And then May is going to have 2 conventions. And then it's going to be like that through the whole year. There's going to be no event, 2 or 3 events, then 1 month of no events, then 2 or 3 events, and then it's going to be back to back. It's going to be a very difficult convention schedule, but hopefully I will make it to every single one that I hope to attend. I am looking at attending an out-of-state convention or 2. I haven't decided which one I want to go to. I am kind of on the fence about Phoenix Comic-Con. I love the idea of going to Phoenix. Phoenix is a great town. I spent some time there. But it's Arizona, you know, and if it's the right time of year, it'll be perfect weather. Hopefully. That could go exactly the opposite for me. So then we have... So that Salt Lake City Comic-Con, which is apparently doing very well and is very much a growing convention, an up-and-comer. That should be exciting to get to and do. Eventually I'd like to try to get to PAX or New York City Comic-Con. We'll see. I would love to get up north to go to a couple of the events north in NorCal. That would be super exciting as well. So we will see what happens next year. I'm going to make a video of the event that's happening on the 22nd so that you guys can check it out and see what you missed or see what was going on there. A listing of events is going to be brief. I'm trying to remember them off the top of my head. AG, product placement guys, what's up? This guy's got it. They're going to be there demoing some games. We're going to try and get Victory Point Games there. They haven't confirmed yet, and having some trouble communicating with some people via the email from a lot of people, but not to say that they're the ones. but a lot of people have been having trouble communicating with me. Cool Mini or Not is going to be there. They're going to be doing 2 events. They're going to be doing 2 events, and they're going to be doing them for Zombicide. Everyone that participates in those 2 separate events, there's going to be one early in the day and one later in the day, so you're not logged into going back-to-back events. But whoever goes and participates in those events will have the opportunity to get a limited edition miniature, a figure. They're also going to provide some prize support for the painting competition, which should be epic. They always have some of the greatest minis out there. And let's see, what else is going to be? John Bartley, a good buddy of mine, is going to be out there. He's going to be running Malifaux 2.2 2nd edition. So then there's going to be that. Matt Shears is going to be there, and he's going to be running Super Dungeon Explorer, which is going to be awesome. He's got a homemade board that's there, and it's going to be really awesome. So Matt Shears is going to be there. Hopefully we have some Dead Zone going on. The 40K guys, we're trying to get them to make an appearance and get a quick demo of 40K. I have reached out to the Ninja community to try and get someone to run some Ninja events, some Cypher games, and some Relic Nights. I haven't really gotten a response back yet, but hopefully they get back to me and we can have a last minute, kind of have a Hail Mary thing going on there. And what else am I missing? Boss Monster. I'm the Boss Monster guy and I forgot. It's embarrassing. Brotherwise Games, AEG, Weird, and Parallax have provided us with some awesome prize support for the raffle, and Parallax gave us a really great miniature model that we're going to use for the painting competition. So this was kind of a rambling thing. I went in all kinds of different directions. Hopefully you guys were able to follow. I'm going to get back on schedule and do a video every other week or so, and kind of have fun, guys. I have learned that this is, going to conventions and doing demos and stuff is great. It's great to meet the community, meet people, introduce them to games and stuff, and have fun. But when you think of this as a job, and you put those kinds of constraints on you where you're obligating yourself to things, or you're not enjoying it anymore, and you have to punch in. I'm not punching a time clock when I do this. I enjoy myself more now. I had a really good time at Strategicon. I took the wife. It was the first time in a long time that she's gone with me to an event, to a convention. And she had a great time. And we actually got invited back to get a full set of tables and some, basically a full area for ourselves at the card games and collectibles area. And that was quite a great achievement. I was really proud of us for that. We ran a Boss Monster tournament. We had some good events, and I want to give a good shout out. I hate the term shout out. It's, what is this, Power 106? But Brotherwise Games has been one of those companies where when I've needed prize support, especially at the last minute, they've got a new minion program that they're working with where they kind of farm out their volunteers and stuff to a second company, kind of like a middleman. And they've been really good. Sorry, I got the kids in the background. If you guys are picking that up. But I really want to thank Brotherwise Games for being able to provide me with prize support and believe in me enough to allow me to host their events and to do things for them. So, otherwise, guys, keep on gaming, and may the dice always roll in your favor. Good night. Hope to see you guys on Saturday.